The Bee Gees are one of the most influential groups in music history. But behind their glittering success lies a story of secrecy, sibling rivalry, and musical genius. Barry and Robin Gibb, two of the three legendary brothers, once collaborated on a song in complete secrecy, and this track would go on to change the course of their career and cement their legacy forever. The Bee Gees before fame. In the 1960s, the Bee Gees were already on the rise with a string of successful singles. However, their identity as a band wasn't yet solidified. The group was constantly compared to the Beatles, and critics questioned whether they could stand on their own. The pressure was mounting, and Barry and Robin knew they needed something powerful, a song that would not just sell records, but define who they were as artists. A secret writing session late one night, away from the spotlight, and without telling even their brother Maurice, Barry and Robin sat down with a guitar and a notepad. They wanted to create something raw, emotional, and timeless. It wasn't about charts or fame at that moment. It was about proving to themselves that they could write a song that would stand the test of time. The secrecy wasn't about excluding Maurice, but rather about experimenting without pressure. Barry brought his smooth melodies while Robin added his haunting, emotional vocals. Together, they crafted a song that neither could have written alone. The song that changed everything. That song was To Love Somebody. Originally intended for soul legend Otis Redding, the track never made it into his hands before his tragic death. Instead, the Bee Gees recorded it themselves, and the world was never the same. The song wasn't just a hit. It became one of the most covered tracks in music history. Artists from Michael Bolton to Janis Joplin and even Nina Simone would take on the song, each bringing their own spin. For Barry and Robin, this was the moment they proved they weren't just another British pop act. They were songwriters with universal appeal. Why it was legendary. To Love Somebody didn't just launch the Bee Gees into international stardom, it became the foundation of their reputation as masterful songwriters. The song combined aching vulnerability with soaring emotion, something only the Gibbs could deliver. What makes this story even more fascinating is that it was born in secrecy. Fans had no idea that Barry and Robin quietly worked on it before sharing it with the world. That hidden collaboration remains one of the greatest what-if moments in music history. What if Otis Redding had recorded it? What if the brothers had never finished it? The legacy of Barry and Robin's secret masterpiece decades later, To Love Somebody, still resonates. It's been played at weddings, funerals, and concerts across the world. Even today, Barry Gibb has admitted that the song remains one of the proudest achievements of his career, not because of the fame it brought, but because of the deep emotional connection people still feel when they hear it. For Robin, before his passing in 2012, the song stood as a reminder of the power he and Barry had when they set aside differences and worked together. It was proof that their music could heal, inspire, and transcend generations. The Bee Gees gave the world many timeless hits, from Stayin' Alive to How Deep Is Your Love, but the secret creation of To Love Somebody remains one of the most legendary moments in music history. Born in secrecy, filled with emotion, and carried by two brothers who poured their hearts into it, the song made Barry and Robin legends forever. It's not just a track, it's a story of family, creativity, and a reminder that sometimes the greatest masterpieces are born in silence.